Welcome back to a brand new Clash Royale video, guys. My name is Patrick, aka Chief Pat, and today we're going to be hopping into a brand new video on my main Chief Pat account inside of Clash Royale. And guys, since it's the beginning of the season, I thought we would continue to have some more fun with my account. I did a crazy deck yesterday that was ridiculous. Mirrored Inferno Dragons. It was actually a lot of fun, to be honest, but today I'm going to be doing all Goblins. I tried to get creative and find a way to fit all the Goblin cards inside of my deck. So I have Goblins, Spear Goblins, Goblin Gang, Dark Goblin, Goblin Barrel, Goblin Hut, and then a Mirror and a Clone Spell. And hopefully we might be able to pick up some wins. I'm not so confident because we're going to be playing level 12s, I'm guessing, maybe level 11s. And even then, they're going to be able to dominate us. Imagine going against an Executioner. It's not going to be pretty. But we can try it out. Maybe we'll win a battle or two. And let's go ahead and do that right now. Now, I accidentally opened up two of my chests, or one of my chests on the bottom, right before I recorded this video, which was super depressing. I told you in the last episode I wanted to open some of the chests. So I'm going to go ahead and donate here. But let's go ahead and open up two of the ones on the bottom. Then we'll get into some battles. We have Gold, Archers, Goblin Gang, Hog Rider, Skeletons, Fire Spirits, Battle Ram, and a Balloon. And then, oh, we need Dark Goblins inside of, or I mean Goblin Gang inside of this. That would, okay, Supercell. Battle Ram, 273 Goblin Gangs. Pretty good right there. That's not bad for a giant chest. I wish I had more. I'm going to hold on to the super magical chest. It's been sitting there for a while now, but I want one more before I open it. Don't hate me for it. Let's try a couple of battles using this ridiculous all Goblin deck and see if we can get it done. Now, when I get into this battle, okay, he's going to be level 12. This is going to be fairly interesting. I'm going to start with a Goblin Barrel. And while this goes down, we're going to see what he's going to end up playing. You know, I'm going to do Mirrored Goblin Barrels. He's got a level 11 Furnace. Oh no, that Furnace is going to be so annoying, guys. I don't know what we can do against that Furnace. Okay. Well, this has been an interesting start to the game so far. His Furnace is going to make its way down the lane. His Archers are going to do work as well. All of my cards are going to die to his Furnace, so I can't do anything about it. I'll take that Archer damage right there, and let's see what he's going to end up doing. I don't want to use Spear Goblins or anything. Let's use... Well, I don't want to use them against the Furnace, at least. Let's do maybe a Goblin Hut, and then let's go for a Goblin Barrel. Okay, double Furnace. There is no way I'm going to be able to defend this right now. This is going to be so absurd. I'm going to try my best, guys, but this is going to be crazy. He's got more Archers running down the lane. How do I defend against this Royal Giant? Someone tell me any way I can defend against this Royal Giant using this deck. This is not fun right now. This is not fun Clash Royale right now. I'll drop my Dark Goblin. That's actually going to end up doing good work against the Furnace that's in the center. And I can play... Let's play a Spear Goblin and a Goblin Barrel up top. This is... Okay, there's really no strategy behind this deck. It's just praying and hoping you're able to pull out a win. My Goblin Barrel is going to do work against that left-hand tower, though. It's down to 518, and I'm going to drop another Goblin Barrel on the left-hand side. This is turning out to be pretty good, actually, so far. Even with the impossible Royal Giant, we're still doing an okay job, but I have a feeling he's probably going to drop that Royal Giant sometime soon. I'll play my Goblin Gang to split apart this Knight right here. There goes another Furnace. And my Dark Goblin should help clean up this Furnace from a distance, and that's how we're going to take him out. That's going to be the very first tower of the game. Guys, somehow we are winning using this deck against a Furnace user, which just seems a little bit crazy. But let's get our Goblin Hut down right now, and let's continue with this battle. All right, so Goblin Hut's going to go down. I really need to defend my towers to have a chance, because now that we've taken out that first tower, it just makes us that much weaker. For playing our Goblins, because his King Tower is going to do such a good job against them. I haven't even played my Clone Spell yet. Does he even have anything that works well with this? Let's do Goblin Gang Clone Spell. Look at all the Goblins going down right now. Does he have a zap or anything? The Clone Spell is actually doing a crazy job right now. Look at my Spear Goblins do work. Did I just find the most OP card in Clash Royale? Goblin Barrel going down. Goblin Barrel going down. We're doing work. Clone the Goblin Barrels. Look at the... Okay, that was pretty stupid. I shouldn't have done that. But still, we are actually doing an okay job right now, and maybe we'll have a chance to pull this one out. Dark Goblin's going down. We've got our Goblin Gang going down. His Fire Spirits are going to crush our Goblin Gang. There's 8 seconds left on the clock. He does... Okay, we're just getting demolished right now. I don't know how we're going to be able to pull this off. Let's go with our Goblins right here. I've got my Goblin Barrel. His Furnace is going to go down. Oh, no. Furnace is going to kill that Dark Goblin that's only level 10. Okay. This is going to be tough now because his Royal Giant can really do a good job against us. There goes his Royal Giant. I'm going to play my Goblin Gang here. He's got his Fire Spirits. which obviously are just going to terrorize absolutely everything that we have. Pretty decent defense, but we need something to stop this Hog Rider. We've got my Spear Goblins doing an okay job. All right. How can we do this, guys? His Furnace is going to go down right here. I'm going to play my Dark Goblin to hopefully assassinate this. He knows that I'm just trying to play my Goblin Barrel over and over again. So he's going to play his Fire Spirits to follow up there. I've got another Goblin Hut. He's going to play this Furnace right in my face, and I think this is basically going to be the end of the game. Hog Rider's going to do its best to try to take out this tower right here. We're taking it down. Oh, he almost got... If he got his lightning spell off, he would have won the game. Okay, that's going to be a tie. GG. Well played against this dude. This deck is ridiculous. Okay, well, we didn't win, but we didn't lose. That's okay. Let's get into the next battle. And as I start this next battle, I wanted to remind you guys that I am on Band, which is an app filled with a bunch of different types of communities. OJ has a band, Nick at Night has a band, I have a band. Pretty much you can join, share Clash Royale strategies, post the legendary cards you're getting, complain about how bad my videos are, all that stuff. It's really fun. If you guys want to talk to me, I go on there every so often. And I'll throw a link for it in the description below for you guys to check it out. Download it, join my band. And I'll show you guys how to play Goblin cards like I do. Okay, maybe you don't really want that advice, but still, let's keep going with this battle right here against this level 11. Maybe we can pull off a victory. I've got my Goblin Hut doing work. I'm going to play my Goblin Barrel here. Does he have anything to go against it? He's got a Skeleton Army. Okay. But I'm going to play another Goblin Barrel right here. Oh, these skeletons are actually going to be a little bit of a pain. Okay, so those skeletons are going to do work. We're destroying his tower on the top right with the Goblin Barrel pretty effectively, and the Goblin Gang is squatting up on this Royal Giant to take it out. This game's looking much better than the first one, and as my Spear Goblins go down the lane, I'm going to start attacking. Oh, he has a Valkyrie. That is nasty. Okay. We need to stay away from this Valkyrie at all costs, or else we will not have a very fun time. Goblin Barrel, I thought my goblins would turn around and attack it. We're still going to be okay. But since he did use his Valkyrie already, let's use our Goblin Barrel up top. And he's going to use his Skeleton Army. Okay, so we actually didn't get any. I thought we might get some hits on those bottom goblins, but let's go ahead and use the Goblin Barrel yet again. And what is he going to have to play? Maybe his minions, if he still has the minions up. No, the level 14 goblins are going to terrorize that tower, giving us the very first tower of the game. And I wanted to do a Goblin Gang mirror push, but that's probably just going to get decimated by the Valkyrie. So, or no, a Goblin Gang clone push is what I wanted to do. All right, let's use the Goblin Gang now. Oh, he has a minion horde? Are you serious? Okay, this is going to be pretty ugly right now. I think this tower might go down. He's got arrows as well. This guy does have some good counters to our deck that we're running. So he's going to take this tower here, and this game just got a whole lot interesting. I thought we were looking pretty good. This dude is a level 13 Royal Giant and Minion Horde, and he's level 11. That's some interesting stuff right there. He did play good Valkyries right there. His Elite Barbarians are going to go down too. I'll drop my Goblin Hut. That Dark Goblin's still pumping out some serious damage. Spear Goblins against these Elite Barbarians. Goblin Gang's going to go down right now. And it's just turning into a bit of a fiesta. Double Goblin Barrel is going to go down. He just threw his arrows, which is super aggressive, because look at the goblins on this tower. The goblins are going to decimate that left-hand tower. We're taking the second tower of the game, and are we going to pick up a victory with this ridiculous Goblin Barrel deck? It's looking pretty good right now. I need to drop Spear Goblins here. I need my Goblin Gang too. There goes his Goblin Barrel. I'll play my Dark Goblin in a moment. 10 seconds left on the clock. That should be GG. Well played against Flemma, and a nice win using this most ridiculous deck ever. All right, we picked up a win. That was one more win that I thought we would get using this deck. Very nicely done. Let's try one more battle using this deck. 27 trophies for our efforts right there. And I wonder what people are thinking when they play against me with this deck. I bet they're thinking like, oh great, I have to play level 13. This is probably going to be a pain. He's probably just going to hit me with, like, you know, one of these OP meta decks, and then all of a sudden I drop 100 Goblin Barrels on them. Probably not the most fun. I'm going to let his Miner just do damage and actually play my Goblin right here. So maybe one of the Spear Goblins will do a decent job. And let's actually mirror our Goblin Hut and see how this works for us. So many Goblins. He does have a Furnace, though, so that's not very nice. But at least... like, pretty much 2 Goblin Huts equals 1 Furnace. And my Goblin Huts cost 11 Elixir to put down. His Furnace cost 4 Elixir. That's the Furnace for you right now. All right, he's getting a pretty big push going. This is going to be scary. His Executioner is obviously a crazy good card against us. His Mortar... oh, no, my Goblins are going to get pounded by the Mortar. Okay, this is Yeah, I don't really know what to say about this one. Mortar's going to take that out right there. Executioner's going to eventually do that. I'll play my Spear Goblins to help clean up this Mortar. And what can we do? We can drop a Dark Goblin to help out. So let's drop a Dark Goblin to kill this Mortar, and then maybe it'll turn around and start killing some other stuff. Dark Goblin's actually good against the Furnace. We need to save the Dark Goblin for the Furnace, but I'm going to keep spamming my Goblin Huts right now. He's going to keep spamming his Furnaces. And maybe we can go ahead and play our Goblin Gang over here. If he has his Executioner, that's obviously going to be pretty brutal. His Knight's going to go down, so there goes my Goblin Barrel right there. I've got another Goblin Barrel going down right now. Okay, so we're starting to make some work. Goblins are going to swing that tower all the way down to 0. That's going to be tower number 1. Once again, the Goblin Barrel combination is working so well for us. But I feel like if this dude gets like a good Executioner combo off, he is going to burn us down to pieces. All right, there goes his Miner. Goblins are going to go down in time to kill that. His Furnace is still doing its thing, and is so far so good with this game. But there's the Executioner, guys. There is the card that we are not too big of a fan on. There is the Mortar. Oh no. How are we going to do anything against this right here? Goblin Barrel? Maybe the Goblin Barrel can do something? Maybe we can do anything against this Mortar? Oh no, the Executioner is just cleaning us up right now. Dark Goblin, maybe. We're just throwing everything against this Mortar. I have no idea what we're going to be able to do. Spear Goblins to help out. This is just turning... I need my Goblin Hut, actually, to defend against this Mortar. He's going to play his Fireball. We've got a couple of seconds... We have 37 seconds left on the clock. I'll play a Goblin Barrel to try to keep on the offensive, but with a Lightning Spell, this is going to be so hard to defend against. I'm not sure how we're going to be able to pull this out. All right, another Goblin Barrel. What are we going to be able to do? Those Fire Spirits are doing work. Dark Goblin's going to do work. Executioner is going to try its best, but in the end, it's not going to be able to make its way there yet. I've got another Goblin Hut. Hopefully this distracts the Mortar long enough for us to be able to pull off the win. Goblin Gang's going to go down onto this Miner. This is complete chaos right now. There's only a little bit of time left on the clock. 3 seconds left. That's going to be GG, well played. Woo, the all-Goblin deck. It's fun. It's fun. Obviously, playing it against other people who are completely your level is going to be really tough to win with. I feel like you could pick up some victories with it, but in the end, you're going to get stomped out by certain decks that you have absolutely no chance against. But it was fun to play today. Let's go ahead and check it out one more time. The Goblins, the Spear Goblins. We've got the Goblin Gang, the Dark Goblin, the Goblin Barrel, the Goblin Hut. I'm getting sick of saying the word Goblin alongside the Mirror and the Clone Spell, and that is going to do it for this video, guys. Lots of fun trolling with the Goblins. If you guys have any other decks you want me to play that are a little bit troll as I climb my way up the season, let me know in the comment section below. I'll definitely be sure to check those out, and that is going to wrap it up. Smack that like button with your forehead like so, and I will see you guys in the next episode. Peace out.